With our software installed, we're almost ready to begin project development. Rather than diving right in, let's look at all the different steps in creating a project from scratch. Most of our tools are found in a folder on the desktop. Our development is going to center around Studio. This is our main interface to the project databases, and it also links us to the other more specialized applications. Our first step here will be to create an empty project. While we're here, we can also manage users or configure project parameters. I have a few add-on tools to assist in this, like the Computer Setup Wizard, Computer Setup Editor, and the Application Config utility. Studio also has the ability to backup and restore projects, so I can move from a development machine to my final server when ready. Next, we'll open up Profile Editor to manage our device profiles. A profile is a template for a type of device. For example, I'll have a profile for a PM8000 meter, a Galaxy UPS, or an SER I/O module. Once I create these profiles, I'll export them to my project, where the I/O device manager can read them. This tool takes the profiles and a spreadsheet of my devices, created from my network diagram, and populates the databases with all the variables, alarms, and trends that I want to read from the equipment. Now that my devices are populated and communicating, I can open up the Web HMI to verify that everything is reading correctly. I can view live data, alarms, historical trends, or run reports on historical data. If you have advanced reports and dashboards installed, we can also integrate this into the Web HMI. There are also some parameters that can be configured directly in the web. The last tab in the Web HMI is Diagrams, which displays custom diagrams built in another tool, Graphics Editor. Here, we can create our own interfaces for navigating around floor plans or elevation pages. There's also an engine in the background for displaying the energized status of your one-line diagrams. Most of the time spent developing a project is in Graphics Editor. On the off chance that our devices are not communicating correctly, we also have a diagnostics viewer for fine-tuning our communications parameters. This way, long daisy chains or slowly communicating devices don't overload us with alarms. If there is functionality that's not available to us out of the box, I can use a programming language called SciCode in the SciCode editor to create custom add-ons. For example, I can calculate site total values, combine groups of alarms into summary alarms, or read data in from an external database. SciCode is our primary method for extending the projects. Finally, if we have a system distributed over multiple servers, the deployment system allows us to create fixed versions of the project called deployments and automatically push them out to the various machines. This way, we can keep all servers in a cluster in sync. These are just some of the tools that make up our development environment. We'll be going through them one at a time to develop a basic project. Our first step is basic project management inside Studio. Until then, thank you.